we going?
Hello everybody, I'm Crazy Gamer, and today I'm going to be bringing you my new series, Crazy Gamer's TNT Cannons, Part 1. So, in this series, I'm going to be hopefully teaching you everything I've learnt about TNT cannons. I've been playing Desterria.com for about a year now, I've learnt quite a lot. I'm going to be showing you from the very smallest of cannons and TNT mechanics how it actually works, going up to bigger and bigger cannons. So, as you can see behind me, I've set up a little demonstration for today. Got 4 platforms set up, or 5. Going to be going from the very basics, so I want to show you how the mechanics of TNT works for the very beginners. So, if you want something to explode, let's say about here, then you would want to fire a piece of TNT at it. Now, I'll show you how you do that. So what you would do is you would light this TNT first, and then this one, so that that projects that one forward. We'll do that now. So light that one. That one. And boom, there you have it. So, as you see, it projected the other TNT forward, and because I lit it a second or two later, it exploded when it got here. So that's the basics of how you can make TNT go in the direction you want to. Okay, so on to the next bit that I want to show you. Now this is what happens when you put TNT in a water block. It makes the water disappear. Okay. So I'll move on to the next thing and you'll see why that's important. You need to be aware that you don't make your water block disappear. So this is what happens when TNT goes off in water. So as you can see, I've got a water block there, it was leaking into that block there. So I've put TNT there. Now when I light the TNT, you'll see the TNT will go invisible and the water will leak into the TNT because it's invisible. So watch this. Right, so you see the water go through there. Now, because the TNT exploded in the water, the blocks around it have taken 0 damage. So that's what happens when TNT goes off in water. There will be no damage. So that is really important for when you're making TNT cannons. You need to know that knowledge. Okay, so I'll move on. I'm going to show you the very first cannon of this series. It's a very simple cannon and it aims really well. The TNT fires directly forward, exactly where you want it to go. I have someone called Natoin to thank for this cannon, so big shout out to you Natoin for showing me this months ago when we went on a little raid that morning. It was awesome, and I knew the bigger cannons then, but he showed me this small cannon and it's very good. It is a nice little cannon, I'll show you here today. So, 2 TNT in like that. Let's say your target is somewhere over here. So you'd light that TNT first, then that one. And there we have it. So, that cannon is only a little one-shot cannon, but it is very effective. If you, let's say you've overclaimed into someone's land, and you're raiding in their vault or something, then you'd only want a one-shot cannon, because if you shoot loads of TNT, you'll blow a chest up, and then you'll blow all the loot up as well. So you'll lose all the loot with your next TNT shot. So you only want to be firing one shot at a time. So I'll show you how to build this. So, oh, I've done that wrong straight away. Build a base like this. 2x3 big. Build that up like that. That there. Put some on top. And then you put slabs here. And then that's it. There's your little one-shot cannon. It aims very well. The TNT will never fire off to the side or anything. It will always go in a straight line. And then all you have to do is light it. So there we have it. You have to build it every time, but it is a nice little cannon if you're doing little raids. Okay, so on to the next thing. Having that in mind, I tried to design something off of that could be repeated and fired again and again. So here I've designed a little cannon. This is just to show you, one second, this is just to show you how you can take designs and how you can mess around and do things yourself, come up with your own stuff in Minecraft. That's the beautiful thing about this game. So as you can see, it's a bit like Naturin's cannon, except I've put some slabs around it. I've incorporated some water in there. So let's have a look what you can do here. So you put one TNT there, one there on top of a slab at the front I've got there. Let me show you this, for anyone that wants to build this themselves, just to have a mess around. Okay. So, like that one, it falls onto the slab. So as you can see, it hasn't projected as far as that one. But if you was doing a little raid and you wanted to shoot it a few times over and over, then you might want to build something like that with some water in. Okay, so now I've shown you that's it for part 1 today. So I've shown you a little bit of how the mechanics of TNT works. And I've also showed you how to use water so that you can make little cannons. Or something that I didn't show you here. Let me expand on this a little further. So you could actually use this as a cannon. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Right. Let me show you that again. Okay, so how was that? Yeah, okay. Right, so let me get the right one first here. Right, so you could use this as a cannon. So you'd like that one first, and that one. So you see how it projects the TNT forward. So now let me show you something else you can do. What happens if you put TNT on the corners there? Okay, so let's see what happens. There we go. So you see how you can actually direct your TNT diagonally as well. So if you had a little claim here and you wanted to shoot at someone's chests here, then that's something you might want to build there. Or if you just wanted to do loads of damage, you could probably so that's more damage. Yeah, so there you go anyway. I hope you've learned something today. Like I said, I'm going to start at the very basics of cannoning. So this is for people who are just starting. You know, this little one-shot cannon here is interesting, even for people that have played the game for quite a while. But I hope you've learned something today. Stay tuned for part 2, where I'm going to be showing you a bigger cannon and more interesting information. I'm Crazy Gamer. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for part 2. Take care and bye bye.